Yeah. A flying battleship that wasn't there. Hello! Hello! Here! Over here!
Applejack. I make him myself. Fine for the snake bite.
Hello, Pierre.
Mr. McAfee?
That's right.
Hello, everyone.
Is that the pilot?
Yeah.
Like that. Okay, boys.
No Ranger Steve was on here.
They made a reservation for you on a commercial flight into New York City. Sending a car to take you and the young lady to the airport.
What about the wrecked plane?
We've got orders to seal off the area.
plane?
Real hush-hush.
All planes driving in the rainstorm.
Tangled with a flying
these days.
saucer or something?
Oh, nothing so domestic as a flying saucer.
different about this.
Just a flying battleship.
Yes, I love
Well, have a good time with your flying battleship. Your car will be here soon.
Oh, God, yes.
Where's the plane, Pierre?
North 14, past the road.
Let's go, boys.
Oh, my God. Good, he left. Let's start partnering.
Hello?
Yes, we'd rather be watching
Oui,
Jurassic
this is the
World.
farmer Pierre Broussard. Oh, un moment.
This is how the guys
General Van Buskirk for you, Mr. McAfee.
Hey!
Still another snake bite coming on. More medicine.
Flying battleship, pink elephant, same difference. You really should try buttermilk instead.
Oh, what's up? How
A
to eat?
battleship, not that it was a battleship. Could have called it an overgrown adding machine, then at least you'd have believed me. Hello, Buskirk. McAfee here.
Calling from Batman. Commissioner Gore.
Yes, sir. I'm aware that the pilot called in a UFO. No, I didn't see anything myself this time.
My cataracts kicked in.
Neither did Miss Caldwell. Oh. The radar picked up nothing but our plane in the area. Well, I was kind of expecting that, too.
You do I just reported.
Joke. False alarm.
How dare you?
Look here, General. What kind of an infantile jackass do you take me for? I tell you that...
Yes, drink
Thank
sleep
you.
is top person.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I understand, sir.
When the shepherd cried wolf, they believed him. The first time, at least.
Civil Aeronautics Board is sending up an investigating team first thing in the morning. So is the Air Force as soon as the CAB is done. When we get to New York,
I'm going to
we'll keep ourselves available for questioning. This grass must have a hole in it. Keeps disappearing. How's the jug holding out, Pierre?
You like Pierre's Applejack, oui?
Ah, perfect antidote for snake bite, thunder, lightning, and disbelieving generals. Fill her up, Pierre.
all proof back on wrong.
What's that?
Something scared the animal.
Okay. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? All reporting, all cops reporting. Okay, cool. That's pretty much like you just walked 2 feet from the house and passed out.
Over here.
Good. He just overdosed some rain.
Oh, I lost my coffee already.
Always losing that.
I know.
Easy.
Ah.
Easy. You're safe. You're in
Yeah,
the
I'm gonna take
house.
your seat.
Supposed to cut on you?
Like the intern you are.
What?
Come on, tell us about it.
What? I can't watch the movie? No, I'm watching the movie.
Yeah, his spots.
I'm gonna fix the green screen away.
You look like Kramer from Seinfeld.
Oh my God, you're watching.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember now. I read it somewhere. It's a superstition, a legend that the French Canadians started and came across the border with.
Yeah, it vaguely rings a small bell with me, too. It was probably just the lightning in the storm, Pierre.
The lightning
Just
scared
imagine
him.
the whole thing.
No, hasta la cacaña.
Here, take another swallow of this.
That's water. It's vodka. I don't care. It's water. Before they had the police on the car. Hey! Hey! Hey, what's going on?
What's the matter with Pierre? He thinks he saw something weird in the sky.
He can't get it out of his head.
Yeah, I know. I live up this way.
No, not the one
myself.
now.
There's a lot of the old folks around here believe that yarn. But this is the first time I ever heard anybody claim he really saw the old witch.
You come to take us to the airport?
Yeah, car outside.
Oh, I hate to leave him like this.
Dude, all your lights
Don't worry,
are in
ma'am.
half.
Joe here will stay with him. We'd better hurry. They're holding that plane for you.
Come on, Sally. They're holding a plane for us. We better get with it.
We haven't even thanked him.
I'm afraid the social amenities won't mean very much to a man in Pierre's condition.
He's right, ma'am. You'd never get through the way he's scared stiff right now.
Scared.
Oh,
He saw a big bird.
why are they?
Why should that paralyze him so with fright?
Didn't he tell you?
Tell us what?
The legend. According to the story they tell, if you see this big bird, it's a sign that you're gonna die.
What are we doing here?
I don't know.
That plane's waiting. We better go.
Okay, Sergeant. The case you take is better than
Hello,
you
can you
give.
hear me?
Hello?
Hello?
Future, this Mr. McAfee. First engineer and pilot, and now lover and poet.
Probably so.
Line of poetry was from Shakespeare.
Can you hear me now?
No,
Hello?
where did that impulse come from?
Left field, maybe.
I like baseball.
the feel.
Or maybe just sitting next to a pretty girl. That's enough in itself sometimes.
Even sitting next to Mademoiselle Mathematician? Or should we stick to the baseball reference?
There are figures and there are figures.
Inescapable logic. Corny, but true.
Let it go.
You almost overwhelm me.
Almost.
Hey.
Let's finish the job.
Oh, right here in the plane.
Speaking of baseball,
You about to join the
left
Mile High
field,
Club.
somebody
Yeah.
warned me that you make up your own rules.
Bathrooms were way more roomy back
Oh,
then.
of course.
Sabotage.
Oh, much too dramatic. Let's
Oh, this
stop
movie?
baseball and say
You did?
Out. Try and still second.
Back to the bush leagues.
A quitter, I knew it. No fight, no spirit.
Of course, the umpire could always
They got
reverse
an
a decision.
No.
That's what like he was whispering to her.
Oh, are we
The
streaming?
minor leagues and then...
I don't know.
I stick to the rules.
Couldn't set it up.
Sorry about
Should
that.
I go?
Why be
you
sorry?
want.
You can always...
Keep making fun of the movie.
Okay.
Check, check, check.
He looked like he's an ad for a cigarette campaign.
Like to smoke or not to smoke?
Not to smoke. These were this is what real men look like when they smoke.
Give it to me, will you?
Oh man. Like the guy from Dennis the Menace is in the back. Playing
I
C.
think I have it here somewhere. Here it is.
Like, it looks like a ghost traveling in the back of the thing.
Open your map.
Wow.
Where I sighted the UFO,
It's amazing how you have a
where
map
the
on
search
a
plane
plane.
disappeared, the transporter
Just to make sure the plane
airliner,
drives,
our
flies
plane
better.
at Pierre's, and
I can't
finally,
believe.
the Navy patrol plane.
Well, you were muttering about a pattern.
Well, see it?
Well, no. No straight line, no curve, nothing.
It's all zigzag.
Wait.
Ah, everything fits in a circle. A small circle. Ah,
Pattern.
I've seen that symbol somewhere
Perfect
before.
pattern in time and
There's a
distance.
pagan symbol somewhere.
Each incident, each cross, later than the one before, each one further out in
What
the
happened?
spiral from the center.
You mean something in the air flew a
Is it
pattern like
recorded?
Yeah. Something I saw. Something
You don't have to do
flew
Ustream.
over and past me in the air.
that? Well, it would have to be traveling at incredible speed to cover all the distance and the time involved.
It's Superman, that's what it is.
What?
Something that seemingly destroyed 4 planes and barely missed you the first time.
It's
Yes.
bad driving.
Something like your flying battleship?
I just making fun of me, woman. And get slapped.
Okay, forget the whole thing.
Oh, well, now, Mitch, be reasonable. Why that pattern just to knock down a few scattered planes? And what? A meteorite? Possible. A guided missile? Well, that would stop with the first plane it hit. And who would launch it, and for what reason? No, Mitch. Coincidence, yes, but pattern, no.
Here's your map.
You know, just shut up.
You are a child. Mitch, think. If there was anything flying this kind of a pattern, why, it would be tracked by dozens of different radars.
And none of them spotted a thing, so what?
Well, maybe it was Pierre's Cacargne with a head of a wolf and a body of a woman with wings as big as I can tell.
There's no need to be sarcastic.
Now you're just making fun of me a little bit.
Would you two mind being quiet so the rest of us can sleep? Thank you.
Well, I guess he told you.
Sorry. Maybe I was being childish.
Mitch McAfee,
What
flying
happened?
Sherlock Holmes. I think you did make better sense with your poetry than you did with your detective deductions.
It's fucking locked out.
Oh, another
Because, yeah, we
bone.
wouldn't want a fucking member
Ugh.
Be
to
plain
use
in
it.
dress. and
That's sad these
sober in
days,
your
man.
diet. In short, my dearie, kiss me and be quiet.
Well, he is a child. Oh, right there in the plane.
Date the 18th of the month.
You know, if I would have done that, they would call rape on me.
Light clouds. Visibility unlimited. Time 018:15 hours. A CAB plane flies toward the scene of the previous day's crash involving Mitchell McAfee. On board, 4 members of the Civil Aeronautics Board investigating
They're playing
team.
dominoes.
Pilot.
Shoot a
Time
piece of gum. Maybe he had
08:16
cheese
hours.
Probably
Another
chewing
significant
tobacco.
moment in history.
Why don't you do that and chew tobacco on that plane?
I know, you could smoke back then.
Oh, man. You know, think off the other planes, because he could just turn his back like that. Even if I was safe conscious, everybody
radios
have
will report on a UFO.
parachutes on their back just in case.
A bird as
Yeah.
big as a battleship, circling
It's like
and
a flak
preparing to
jacket.
attack the CAB plane.
See?
Oh,
Oh,
that's a,
I saw that.
oh, that's
Oh
scary.
my God, really?
Wow, that thing is able to just pick that plane out of the sky like it's not moving at all.
Babies.
Wow.
You think
All
that?
right, there you guys. Okay,
Oh,
he's safe.
there you go.
You didn't even have to deploy the parachute. It
Of
came,
course.
came
It
pre-deployed.
came on the back, lady. On the back parachute. Oh,
well.
we saw.
It's not good. It needs to activate the stealth. Oh,
Wow.
That bird is hungry.
Look at that neck on that thing. You can swallow that food for days. Oh, I heard a crunch. Oh, God.
Meanwhile,
in the back cave.
in reality,
Stop leaning on the buzzer. I'm coming.
No, I just got up.
Mr. McAfee?
it's a nice lobby he's got.
Oh, of course.
General Buskirk's respect, sir. He'd like to see you right away.
It's about your horse statue. We think it's
I
haunted.
just about fell asleep when you woke me.
Sorry, sir. The general says it's urgent.
So is my sleep.
My orders are to bring you to the general's office at once.
Can I sleep there?
Take you into protective custody.
I'll sleep halfway there.
Okay, Captain, don't get in a tizzy.
Okay, everybody, his name is Morgan, Captain Morgan.
I get it.
My sighting, the search plane.
Someone
the
stole my
transporter
map on the
airliner,
plane.
Our plane at Pierre's and the Navy patrol plane. Too much.
Also, this represents the solar system.
Of course. That's supposed to be Mars right there.
Private plane here last night. The CAB plane with 4 passengers and a pilot here. All following your theoretical pattern smack dab on the nose.
It's amazing how to me the females look more interesting.
radar tracks,
Like they
I
really did somewhere back then.
As usual, since you started this...
Oh, I don't think I hit record on the DVD.
Oh.
We'll get the encode.
Okay,
Did the
cool.
pilots report anything?
Not a word from the pilot of the private plane, but the CAB pilot reported a
You look
UFO.
like the thing
what it
from the
was.
beginning credits of I Love Jeannie.
A bird.
Or like definitely one of the murderers in Clue.
Attacked the
Oh.
plane.
Yeah, it might be.
Believe me, Mr. McAfee, this is no joke.
Mr. McAfee.
That plane was completely
Is he
destroyed.
Irish?
And all
He's the one that invents
aboard
that crappy
seem to have
internet
completely
security
disappeared from the
software.
face of the earth.
Oh, okay, now I know.
Now, you're an electronics expert. Could there have been anything
Mr.
that big up in
McAfee
the
sounds
sky
Captain
and
Morgan.
not be picked up by radar?
Impossible. But I saw it myself.
A bird that flies so slow
3 men reported
cannot
they
show
saw
up on the
something.
radar. That is really
2 of them are now
sad.
dead.
That makes me chief cook and bottle washer in a one-man birdwatcher society.
That's
Mr.
a
McAfee,
strange
this is vitally
phrase.
important. Did you get a good look at it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the claw is like a vulture.
It looked like a special need bird.
Camera with me.
It's bad.
Is that bad?
General Buskirk, before I went out on his radar
Buskirk?
assignment,
Buzzkirt.
Earth curvature
The names they
calibration.
have for these people.
Well, how does
I mean, that's how you rise through the ranks, is a good name.
Oh, Flora, you need the worst name to rise to the top. Captain Phil? Feel good? Oh, right here.
Got it.
If those balloons...
Wow, he's bad at snapping.
I know, it's an act of
This thing, whatever it is.
Look at that.
When you heard the snap, it was way later.
Pentagon. Priority, fast.
Good, because you have to say priority to get to that really quick.
Priority fast.
Yeah, of course.
Not just any priority.
Yeah, you have to say fast with it. Someone's still on flying from a parachute? Years of generations of calling Godzilla. Nothing happened. But wait. Is he blinking? Nope, that's mine. This is something falling from the sky.
Something's coming up now.
It's the whole...
Oh, it's like a... Okay.
I think that bird is a little photogenic.
This film and all the information pertaining to it and the bird are classified as top secret.
How the hell you got those pictures?
We'll handle the project.
How do you classify a bird as top secret?
Oh, yeah, because a giant bird that big flying above your hair is
Put
top
the entire
secret.
command on combat readiness right away. Notify
Put that
the
stealth
Pentagon
mode. No one
and
has to know
tell
nothing
Colonel
about
Tyler I'm on
it.
my way.
Yes, sir.
Colonel Tyler Field, line 1, please.
Oh my god, there was a general good feel.
Oh, Nate, Buskirk here. Warm up my
Buskirk.
car
Buzzkirk.
and file a flight plan for
Let's
me
go
to
with
National
bus
Washington.
cut.
Right. Oh, coming now. 2 extra passengers. Okay. You 2 are coming with me to Washington.
Wow, you know how he just told them that it was coming? They even asked them at first.
Yeah.
Just told y'all just coming. Then hang the phone and say, y'all come with me now.
And we're gonna go brainwash these passengers.
Of course.
There's no question.
Before.
Wow, that's
Before
what,
pictures
before
came
the
out.
internet.
Let's call
Let's use a microscope glass and just start looking through films.
This bird has been flying in blind spot areas that our radar can't pick up.
No, sir, I checked
That's very
carefully.
smart.
At least
How the
10
hell does
different
bird knows all the blind spots at?
How do the dinosaurs in Jurassic World know where the blind spots are at?
Well, of course, they're highly intelligent.
Oh, and birds aren't? Birds are dinosaurs. Oh, that is a proven fact.
They're the
buddy.
special need birds. The special need
Dinosaurs.
Evidence is that black is white and 2 and 2
All I know is a feathery dinosaur would be terrifying.
Oh, I think a hairless one would be more terrifying.
I don't know.
What's more scary? A hairless tiger or a furry tiger?
It depends, man. How did it get shaved? Did it get shaved all bad?
No, it just lost its hair, right?
Because if it was like shaved all choppy, that would be a scary looking tiger.
I just can't see a bald tiger.
Like he shaved his own self and it's all like not even good.
He tried to do that new style.
Yeah.
grown buzzard.
I'd be scared of that tiger.
We'll find it.
Because that tiger, you know, it's like a rebel tiger.
And
Of
what do they
course,
do,
of
General?
course.
Then what?
It's like living on the edge.
Yep.
Sad.
Uh-oh.
Good. Where?
It's amazing how you don't let them finish the sentence.
Now, pass them the word to shoot
I'll tell you what, those are some easy lines.
Oh, of course.
Just
Yes.
shoot it down.
No.
Where?
Yes.
What's the next line?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Hang up phone.
Give me a tape on all air-to-ground and air-to-air channels and pipe it through a hotline to me here.
Pipe us through a hotline.
I've ordered
Wow.
them to attack and shoot it down.
I think the English
Shoot the bird down, sir, not up.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna shoot it up and it'll fall down.
We'll shoot like a gravity gun at it. It'll just drop to the ground.
Dude, Honda's working on a like gravity modification.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Calling all planes. Calling all planes. I see a blurry object coming towards us.
Let me get my bifocals.
See it? Yow, holy Toledo. I've seen some mighty big chicken hawks back on the farm, but man, this baby takes the cake.
Oh, he delivered that line
I'll
beautifully.
never call my
Beautifully.
mother-in-law an old crow again.
Never call my mother-in-law an old crow again. Well, you're gonna call her a giant bird now.
Of course. You notice how they throw black flyers?
Oh
It
yeah.
will make it seem like a little racist thing.
Oh my gosh.
Saying that's a frog chicken flying in the air. I said, what you trying to say, brother?
Well, I love how that bird doesn't even have to flap its
I
wings.
know,
It's like
this glides
propelled.
all day.
There he goes. He flapped once. He's good.
Oh, how could you miss that? You gotta be like a nearsighted person to miss a bird that big.
I'm not sure this bird's gonna be able to pass on its genes because it's like too ugly to get a date,
It
dude.
looks like it's special.
One, it doesn't have the plumage isn't right. Oh, look at that poor
Oh
guy.
my god.
If I was a female of that species, I would like fly the other direction.
You see a bird like big with a six-pack?
Oh, even if he had a six-pack, I'd be like, I'm going to terrorize China.
Oh, it's no.
Oh, and he's smoking. He smokes. That's cool.
Oh wow.
And he litters. That's not cool.
That is, hey, you gotta balance out the two.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's amazing how everyone's still getting caught with parachutes.
Yeah, man, they're just like giving him treats.
But it's like, you don't think you should carry a gun with you when you fall on the parachute? So,
Yeah, but I don't know if that thing is susceptible to gunfire.
apparently not. Everybody's missing.
I wonder what he tastes like.
Oh. Yeah, after you kill it, you probably eat it afterwards too.
Oh, well, you have to eat. You can't waste any part either.
Of course, that's why they
Make a playground with the bones.
Oh man, that's why they ate Godzilla, man.
Yep. Yeah, but that was a mistake.
Oh wow. It was Chinese, so it's like 800 hours later.
He was Japanese.
Hey, they all.
I guess is that a stereotype of Japanese food too?
I think they all the same. The stereotype for that.
Well, it's just when you eat rice, you know, you gotta
Some white.
keep eating.
Yeah, of course.
Nothing touched.
That's why they're so hungry right there.
I'm hungry right here.
Oh no, I was on this chicken. I said
Oh,
that rain was pouring out so badly.
General, you're gonna have to be more animated because you're not holding my attention about this giant claw.
Oh wow. It's amazing how they just mentioned the claw, like nothing else matters.
Well, shouldn't it be the giant caw?
Operation.
Claw.
Notify the joint chiefs.
Like caw.
You say report to the giant chief.
It doesn't make sense.
Report to
It's just
the
a bird.
picture of George
Big
Washington.
bird.
Of course.
Guns, cannons, rockets. It's just a bird.
Sure, just a bird.
Yeah, it's a
$10
bird with
for
like
radar,
a
can't track it.
50-meter wingspan.
Enough firepower to wipe out a regiment, can't even slow it down, sure.
Just a
Drop a
bird.
nuke on
What
them.
are we going to do? Just sit
That would
around
probably
here?
work.
Oh, for four. If that doesn't work, then you know what? Just give up.
And we're not running away.
Yeah, don't use a second
It's hard to
nuke.
come up with
Don't
answers
use the
when you
second
don't even know
one.
what the question
The
is.
first one doesn't work.
Being quick doesn't help any.
I'm not criticizing either of you.
I'm just
Or the
pointing
Air
blame
Force
at
or
both of
those
y'all.
guys who just died trying to shoot that thing down.
He actually putting blame
I'm
on
not being
both of
flippant,
them.
I'm not wisecracking. I'm just scared. We all are, I guess. So
Oh,
let's
man.
face that and
Damn
then
it.
try and do something about that bird.
Any suggestions, McAfee?
Sure. Electronic spitballs.
Then.
Electronic
Close, General,
spitball.
close.
What about
Only not
your
much
wife?
spitballs.
Oh, we got this
Atomic
feed us on.
spitballs.
Perhaps you and your wife and I can come up with a...
All units alerted.
This is how they try to shoot this thing down. But the easy, simple solution is just poison it.
Down two.
Oh, you're smart. That's probably what they'll do.
Oh,
This is
man.
General Considine, Dr. Norman.
We're going to need a giant seed and a lot of
Giant
cyanide.
Good, good. You stay where you are. I'll be right over.
Can I finish a conversation for once?
Research lab's been kept right up to date.
And straight hung up on the
Working on
man.
the wreckage of that CAB plane and the plane that you two cracked up in.
Find anything new, Ed?
They think they figured out what that bird is and where it came
A
from.
vulture, probably, maybe?
Yeah.
About
Spitballing
those
it out
atomic
there?
spitballs.
He's
An
eating
hour
flesh.
before your plane landed
He's
in
flying
Washington.
around.
I
He's a
ordered
vulture.
guided missiles
But he's like a pre-vulture because he's like...
launching site in the country.
eating a live
He
fuck.
ain't even waiting.
Pattern makes it safe to explode.
That's how you know how hungry he is.
Yup, he
Give
hungry.
to make
He
phase
hungry.
2 operational was an order to fire those missiles the moment that bird is spotted anywhere.
Okay. They missed before. What would be anything different
Don't
now?
apologize.
Yeah, let's try that plan we had earlier again.
Climbing on our backs.
Look how you about to hold him or give him a kiss.
Yeah. I don't know if if he had a jacket that fly, I might let him give me a
You
kiss.
two better come along. You're up to your ears in this thing anyway. Come on.
He's like
let's
a
go.
modern day pimp right there.
Modern day.
Who wear they jack like that these days?
I don't know.
Besides the mafia.
The atom is the basic building block of all matter. The atom this model represents is like every atom as we know it.
Of
The
course.
nucleus is positive.
Every atom we know it has 6 neutrons and 6 protons.
Is there another
All
atom?
atoms are alike. This is wrong. All wrong. According to the law of electrodynamics, all nature is symmetrical. It is in balance. And if there is matter, then there must
matter.
also be antimatter. A
Antimatter.
symmetrical
And
mirror
it doesn't
image.
matter.
Now here we have a positive nucleus, negative
You can tell he's
electron.
smart because he's holding
The
a
reverse.
pencil in a
We must
firmly
obviously
scrappy
have
way.
negative nucleus.
That's right, and he decided to grow that mustache. So he,
Of course, you
Science
have to
has
have. If
proved
you're intelligent,
this
you
is
have to
so.
grow a mustache like that.
Not in this Earth, nor in this solar system.
But
But somewhere in the universe, there are stars, planets, whole galaxies.
really, there are stars and
of
planets.
antimatter.
The good thing you
Would
told me
you say,
that.
Doctor, that this,
I would never believe it.
this bird is made of antimatter? That it's
But are we made of matter too?
inside
we're made of matter.
mirror image, as you
Those stars are made of
General. It's
anti-establishmentarianism.
been proven
Wow,
that
now you just
antimatter
throwing big words
exists.
now.
But it's also been proven that whenever it comes in contact with ordinary matter, they annihilate one another.
They end up getting together.
And
Now, why
it's not a
did the
big
bird
dating
explode
program.
when it was hit? Or when it touched something? You are both
Like one another's genitals.
And wrong.
Wow.
The bird itself is not antimatter. But the bird unquestionably radiates some sort of force, an energy screen, some invisible barrier. And that
And
energy
how they saw this
screen
invisible
is
barrier?
antimatter.
Now perhaps that invisible barrier, which is antimatter, will annihilate the bird, which is...
The antimatter
Use
screen.
Matter?
to get some.
Close.
Yeah.
Means a failure
I say we just change planets.
It seems too much just to kill a bird.
Radar waves wouldn't bounce
I say you
off,
make
they'd
friends with 'em.
slide
Of
around.
course, everyone want to
No
make friends with a
echo.
giant bird.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine, like, putting on like a little
know,
train card in the back?
That would be awesome.
all this isn't just
Fly everywhere.
guesswork on your part.
I mean, all he does is glide. It wouldn't be bumpy.
Oh man, I figured right now
Evidently,
going
this
from Walmart would be easier.
bird is able to open that antimatter screen to use its beak, its claws, its wings as
Because that's what
destructive
birds typically use.
Yeah, it's antimatter. And their beaks and claws.
You need antimatter to use his claws,
Examination
beak,
by a
and
staff of
wings.
scientists.
That's what makes him so...
That's where birds fly.
Yep.
Has been checked.
And that's why birds are all rebels.
Of course.
And
of
commies
course.
and
there anything
outcasts.
Commies, really.
Yes, Doctor. Where did this bird come from?
Whoa.
Probably liberal arts college.
Of course, they're so smart over there.
Here is a piece of feather from the bird found
Wait,
in the
y'all
wreck.
shut this bird
Here's a
up.
piece of feather. Wow, and it has normal size feathers.
Yeah.
Well, pieces of
The
feathers.
feather would be like this big.
Scope every conceivable test. It contains no substance known on the earth today, no element recognizable by man.
Wow.
Not one.
It's expensive.
Not one at all.
How so?
We had several of these feathers. This is the only piece left. As a last resort,
How the
we
hell
tried
y'all took the
testing them
feather off the
in
bird? Y'all can't even
electronic
shoot the bird.
analyzers. Look,
Closely.
Oh, it's your jump
feathers.
table.
The feathers did that.
that bird is extraterrestrial.
He's not just terrestrial, he's extraterrestrial.
Some
that's even better.
antimatter galaxy, millions and millions of light years from the Earth.
He's seen it
He
all.
flew here, he glided here.
He glided here.
No other explanation is possible.
or maybe it's a nuclear.
Yeah,
reactor.
no other explanation is possible than he's an antimatter bird from a million
What's the
light
case?
years
He
away.
opened a portal with his beak.
Dude, that'd be cool.
course you
That'd be
understand
awesome.
that
He
everything
orbital
that you've seen
wormhole
and
right
heard
from
is
one planet to another.
We just open a wormhole into like some star and then destroy the Earth.
Oh man, that'd be awesome.
Just a phone, Van?
Mr. Thornvan, now that's even better than Buzz Kirk.
Buzz Kirk.
The only trouble is that the last time I talked to a chaplain, there wasn't any telephone line.
His name was
The
Bigglebart.
one and only place where we can get the kind of help that we need.
Calling all units. Calling all units.
I mean Army talk.
Get me the Secretary of Defense.
Up to now, only one
Get me
man
the
has seen
Secretary of the Secretary of Defense. She's supposed to go out on a
its
date with me.
existence was a closely guarded secret.
I have to cancel.
But even as arrangements were made
Bird
for the emergency
problems.
meeting of the President, the Cabinet, the National Defense Board, and the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Even then, the bird
bitch has only
revealed itself
one
to the
bird,
world
really.
at large.
Oh, we need to take another look at this
Quickly turned to
Adam.
perfect representation of of all atoms.
It is perfect. Look how beautiful
No
that
corner of
is.
the earth was
Oh, and then there's Florida. That's
looking up
perfect
to
too.
God's blue sky
On
unseen.
camping,
Not peace and
swimming.
security.
Burning.
Is that Superman?
Oh my gosh.
Ah.
I love how that bird is able to like blur itself or change the depth of field of the camera operator.
Of course. Was that England?
Yeah, wow, that bird is
He
fast.
is traveling.
That's why he's blurry.
Okay, this bird traveled from one place to another. Only one person screamed the whole time.
Oh,
Run, y'all, run!
another the ice cream man is coming.
He's
This is
about to touch us.
wow. There are a lot of people just hanging out in that field.
What the hell is it outside?
Uh-oh.
You decided to burn to
It's
riot.
Bangladesh. It's a garment factory.
Everyone's riding in New York City. Everyone's riding.
Meanwhile, this guy, see, apparently a defense against this bird is just to stay inside.
Of course, that's all. He don't know how to take down buildings yet.
Well, I worked half the night running your figures through the calculating machine.
Who wears a
Results
jacket
are
like
what you
that?
want.
I'll tell you who empowered women in 1957.
Oh God.
Mitch.
She looks like she's on about
Oh,
mafia.
apparently Mitch wears jackets like that.
Ah, Mitch. That's bad when she's trying to force a kiss on a man.
I think she thought it was biscotti.
Ooh.
Oh, really? For 2 days and a night now, ever since we got back from Washington, you've had your nose buried in all those papers.
And not in...
Damn it, woman, I'm trying to save the planet.
Mitch, you've got to stop to sleep and eat.
The bird sleeping and eating? Nope.
What you're working on has anything to do with the bird? To destroy the bird?
That's all one black
Will
person
it
on
work,
this
Mitch?
I don't know.
That's too much.
Maybe if you talk to the bird, you could turn him insane like you're driving me, Marla.
It's one of those cockeyed concepts that you pull down out of Cloud 8 somewhere in sheer desperation.
Say anything about this to General Buzzkirk or General Considine?
Contadine. Oh my
Gently
God.
remind me
Where
to
the hell
stay
these
in my own
people names
backyard.
come from?
Oh, thanks. What's the difference? There's only 1,000,000 to 1 chance it'll work. It's just something to do instead of this deadly sitting around and waiting.
Mitch,
Yeah.
I've been thinking about the bird, too.
Why are you thinking about
you and everybody else
to
in
do
the
with
world.
this?
You're a woman, and it's
I just often
1957.
wondered
I know.
why the bird came here.
If it
Could
was
it have
mattered
been
back
for
then.
food?
We'll let the philosophers ask why, Marla.
Well, Dr. Neumann says that it absorbs energy from the things it destroys, including humans.
Perhaps it's a Highlander.
It's a Highlander. There could be only one bird.
If it did, it sure shooting isn't.
Right. So far as we knew, the bird just kept flying around the earth. Always flying, never stopping. Well, that's
Like you, darling.
Call General Buzzkirk.
Wow.
Mitch, remember Pierre Broussard at the farm?
Right when it lands, that's when we got him.
Him and his like a Kanye, or whatever he thought he saw. Just goes to prove what they always say, truth is stranger than fiction.
Well, this was no fiction. Pierre did see something. He saw the bird.
12,000 feet up at night in a storm.
No,
Yes.
the bird came down to earth.
But you just finished saying that...
Well, General Buzzkirk told me they found the mark of a giant claw in a field next door to Pierre Broussard's farm. And I know why. The bird came here to build a nest.
Traveling all around all the planets, he comes to Earth just to build a nest.
Well, he was looking for a nice, idyllic farm.
Oh, wow. Everyone needs a farm to
Got to
build a
be true.
nest.
There's just no other reason for it.
I think you're gonna slap us. General, there's a nest somewhere. Who told you? My woman,
General Buzzkirk. McAfee calling. This is urgent.
McAfee.
Baby, gather up those papers for me, will you please? Take these two.
Perhaps an omelet.
Buzzkirk.
Omelets.
Now, please don't argue or ask for reasons. I'll explain later. It's desperately important.
Please don't.
Reasons aren't important.
Reasons are not important at all.
Please, General, believe me, I know what I'm doing.
Is he crying?
Pierre Broussard's place, the farm. Right, we're leaving right now. Sally's with me. Yes.
Who is with you?
Go straight to the airport.
Bring some barbecue sauce. This bird is gonna get what's coming.
Lieutenant General Considine, United States Air Force.
We are faced with a crisis for which all the nations of the world, in unprecedented cooperative action, have found, as yet, no solution. Until we do, we shall not rest. We have tried every weapon in the arsenals of the mightiest armies on earth.
Including guns.
Of course, the modern
Atomic
days.
hydrogen weapons, capable of wiping cities, countries off the face of the earth, are completely ineffective against this creature from the skies. 2 days ago, all aircraft were grounded, deprived of its source of food or energy, however the bird survives. The bird began a series of
Eating planes, obviously.
Of course, and
a
ground
fantastic
people.
orgy of destruction never before seen. Nothing has been safe from attack by the bird. Cattle, horses, fields, homes, trains.
Nothing safe in this
All
world.
manner of transportation. It has become obvious that the bird
Just
is
scoop the
attracted by
truck
movement.
up?
Accordingly, your government
Bird
and
is
all the
just
governments of the world
insatiable.
have declared a
he loved
state of
danger.
emergency and
I
instituted
think he's just eating too
martial
much.
law. In addition to grounding
Decide that he's
all
pregnant.
aircraft,
Oh, that might be it. Is he nauseous?
Oh, probably so. You will see
trucks,
bits of
buses,
chunks or
trains,
somewhere.
ships at sea, all such traffic
Is he still
must be
crying?
halted at
It's
once.
okay.
The movement of food and essential supplies will be handled by the armed forces. Blackout conditions will be observed from sunset to dawn, every night until further notice. Movement of any sort on the streets or highways during the daylight hours must be held to an absolute minimum.
Absolute.
Only
Why be
where it has
held?
been authorized
Can we
as
just hold it?
essential.
You have just heard General Considine speaking from Washington.
Continent.
Stay tuned.
Oh, I thought that was the president.
No, it's a continent.
Mitch,
The bird's out the window.
Mitch, your hair.
Stalking us again.
Oh my goodness, Mitch.
You ever seen Jaws when they said that Jaws is stalking the person?
Yeah.
That bird is stalking the man, just like Jaws.
Dang it, it's like a Jaws with wings.
Stalking us.
That plane is
It's
waiting
like a more implausible Jaws.
to Pierre's place.
That bird is mocking us. After seeing all this,
Let's get in the plane, but let's poison the plane.
let's get in the plane, even though the bird can take us down with the one swoop.
Maybe he's not.
We got a helicopter, so now we know we're safe.
Uh-oh, that looks blurry. I think it's the bird.
Ah, I thought the helicopter was. Oh, look, oh, you dropped it. That's why.
Okay.
Nice one. He missed.
Man, that bird.
The bird never has to flap it.
Yeah, the conservation of energy is amazing with that thing.
Is he using antimatter to stay in there?
That's what it is. It's the antimatter.
antimatter.
Glad that scientist figured it out.
So if the guns don't kill it, maybe killing the babies of the mother would kill it.
Guns don't kill birds. People kill birds.
That's a sad thing to say. Sad. Meanwhile, in Jurassic World.
I mean, yeah, with that rifle, like, what is he gonna hold the egg hostage?
Of course.
There's no reasoning with this bird.
Just shoot the bird. Even though they just say guns don't work on the bird.
They'll work on the egg. I'm sure they'll work on the egg.
It has to work on the egg. It won't work on the bird. The mother bird gonna die from sadness.
There you go.
After blowing the bird.
That's its only weakness, is sadness.
Depression always kills everything.
I know. Like the life of a party.
Oh God, sad.
It's like the nest, all right. No sign of the egg.
Well, it might be somewhere down in there.
The way to find out is to go down there and look.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Speaking girl.
What the hell? Like a car barely started.
Oh my gosh.
And
there we go, it flapped.
Oh look.
Oh well, now it is just flapping mad.
Oh, he sees him.
Oh, and now he stopped. Oh, he's gonna eat a tree. Yum. Oh, he's feeding. That's it. He's making the nest.
Because every home is what you want it to be.
Yeah, the home is where the bird is.
Oh wow.
Noise like a gun coming, we all die.
You don't die anyway.
No, we're not gonna die. I'm gonna hold this gun by its barrel.
You decided to run. You didn't forget that. I'll back up as a woman.
Lock and load, lady. Oh, that bird. God, I hope its kids don't get its eyes.
I hope so. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, the egg. Of course, the egg is susceptible.
You shot the bird. No.
Oh, I guess you gotta break a few eggs to kill a bird.
Oh wow.
What? You know how long it took me to find a mate?
I'm going for a long time.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Get on top of the girl.
Oh yeah, we are gonna get you with branches.
Those evil branches.
Oh man, he is just branching them to kingdom come.
Wow, horrific.
How are they still alive?
Oh,
there goes that Scotsman. He's gonna get eaten.
Oh, of course, he'll scoop up right up that road.
I bet he doesn't even use branches on this guy.
Oh boy, we need that one claw.
He's gonna use this same footage to fly at him.
Pierre was locked for crime. He was right. Seeing it did mean his death.
Wow, that guy was really smart.
He was dead on how he's gonna die.
The bird has been sighted. Just on the off chance that there might be more eggs. Found and destroyed. Not much we can do.
Well, let's get back to the city.
With that bird around, it's too dangerous to fly. We'll leave
Especially with all those branches.
Yeah, we have to walk, and these branches are now making us even worse.
God, that was so bad.
So we just had to drive.
Birds don't like cars.
Is that bird just jumped in that car? Now he's chasing us down.
Oh no, it's some hillbillies.
Of course.
Damn, that's a really cute hillbilly.
No, man.
Hey, she should trade with the lead girl.
She's driving dangerously fast and dangerous.
Driving with lights and fast.
Maybe he didn't hear the
He's driving
proclamation.
fast and furious.
I'll flag him down when he tries to pass.
They call it a scene.
Get the tin can off the road.
We're irreverent kids in 1957.
Peer pressure.
Put out your lights. Get off the road.
Don't worry about us. We got Saltbird's tail.
Hey, watch out for that salt. Don't get the carbs.
Everyone, let's get
Look
on.
how I drive.
Oh my God.
Nobody's as fun as me.
Lazy kids, they don't know what they're doing.
Back in my day.
I definitely think those kids know what they're doing because they have that girl in the car with them.
Of course. How she's sitting right there? That's the sign that she want to die. Those crazy.
You heard about the curfew, children, and you didn't listen. That was the most expensive shot in the whole movie.
Of course.
I'll be right back with your keys to your rental.
Oh, wow. Ooh, right in thin air? Damn. Of course we want to stop and see what happened to the kids.
Maybe that girl's okay.
Let's speak of that one person just to go home.
Boy, he's badly hurt, but he's alive.
The girl's unconscious.
Ooh.
There's a town up ahead of the hospital. We'll take him there.
You know, I'll say something to that.
I'll bring the car over here for the kids.
Why did he just drive towards the kids?
His voodoo doll.
They still don't know how to kill his bird yet.
Mr. Caldwell, McAfee, I'm a busy man. I hope this isn't some sort of crackpot wild.
We all busy. There's a giant bird on the loose.
Well, it's your dime, boy. What is it you want to show me?
Don't make it seem like yours something's more important.
How to shoot the bird out of the sky.
Okay, we tried that, dude.
Yes.
Anything you want.
You probably all the way down for something we tried 100 times.
Not like the whole movie. It's the only solution.
But I still think it's worth a listen.
Now, go ahead.
Now, I don't care whether...
What if we shoot it a bunch?
Now we'll shoot a bunch of more times.
It's still made of flesh and blood of some sort.
Make the bullet curve.
Vulnerable to bullets and bombs.
If you can get past that antimatter energy screen.
Right. That's
Of course, we
exactly
got to find a
what I
loophole
think.
between this.
Well, I hope I figured out how to do it.
I've just invested a dime of my own, boy. Keep talking.
What if we destroy all life on Earth?
That destroyed the antimatter.
And it will have nothing on which to feed.
The chamber was bombarded with high-speed particles. Result? A photograph of a trail made by what is known as a new meson. But notice this hole, this gap right here. This gap is one of the most exciting and significant recent discoveries in all science. You probably know about it, Dr. Neumann.
Yes,
It's
the
called
formation
Earth.
of a temporary basic atom, the mu meson with a hydrogen nucleus.
Right. But new mesons are 210 times heavier than electrons, which means that in a masic atom, the electrons
everyone's a
revolve
genes back
around
then?
the nucleus. At just
And they knew a lot about quantum mechanics.
Ordinary.
Where the hell almost everybody knows that?
I know, in 1957. Yes, I've read that article on the internet.
You know the theory of it, right?
This atom is extremely small. Small enough to sift through the electron defenses of the ordinary atom and fuse with its nuclei.
Atoms of matter or antimatter.
Right.
You're figuring
Now,
out.
if this thing of mine works, and we can get close,
We can separate the
real
atoms.
close, and bombard that bird's
Because
antimatter energy
it's
shield.
Adam and Eve, not Adam and
Atoms,
Steve.
I think we can destroy that
You did
shield.
not say that.
We have to separate the atoms.
Atoms.
You could hit it
That's
with
always
anything
the
but
main
kitchen
focus on that, separating atoms.
Kitchen sinks to spare.
And Eve's.
Oh, of course, of course, of course.
I've
Yeah.
tried some ideas. I'm not sure they'll work, but it's certainly worth a try.
What do you need?
This lab,
I need a
Dr.
lot
Lynn
of
staff,
money.
Sally here to help with the math,
Yes.
and a blank check for supplies and equipment.
It was yours before you finished.
This means that he said a blank check too.
Have you seen Armageddon?
Today.
Could we get that no taxes ever again deal?
Sorry,
That'd be
I hate
awesome.
to lose that pride I've invested in you. Good luck, son.
Oh, you're my father?
What?
I never
Well, anybody ready
knew
for
my
work?
father.
Work, or maybe...
It's amazing how it's
We
1950
need is a
something and
miracle.
yet she never been in the kitchen
Here
once.
it is. A miracle. A dime's worth of miracle.
It's weird.
This weapon would have to create masic atoms, not as rare and isolated laboratory
Everyone's
phenomena,
a genius
but in
back then.
tremendous quantities.
And our particle accelerator uses this screwdriver
So
to...
they could travel
Oh yeah, the
indefinite
basic
distances
stuff in
through
the house.
air,
We're MacGyvers.
arrive with sufficient speed and insufficient numbers to bombard and destroy an antimatter shield. Truly a miracle of science. Especially
A miracle.
since the
God, it
scientific
works.
total life expectancy for a masic atom, up to now measured in
A
laboratories,
basic
has
atom.
been
What a basic
1
atom
2
is.
millionths of a second.
Oh.
Failure.
And they're engineers too. Man, they know all back then. Man.
I mean, they built a particle accelerator in this basement.
I mean, they're scientists, they're mechanics, they're...
Back then, people were so smart back then that they actually built a real particle accelerator for this movie.
Oh, of course. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, that's pretty amazing. Bigger!
Yes, make the tubes look more like boobs.
And while a handful of dedicated people struggle to achieve the impossible,
Eat your sandwich, or I'll eat it.
Oh, there you go. That's 1950s for you.
Ah, there it goes.
They also don't smoke enough cigarettes in this movie.
Of course. Peer pressure was not. It's amazing how you see the bird first as a blurry object. We know what it is now.
There he is.
Then with the whole train up. Wow. Look at that. You can tell it's a toy train.
No. I couldn't tell that.
Of course you couldn't tell that.
Only that bird smokes.
That's why there's so much trains and cars up.
I figured out how to get into buildings.
Eureka! The door did not all stay closed.
Oh.
Okay. Oh no, never mind. He's alive.
Mitch?
Easy, son, easy.
It's amazing how he sat on that man for so quickly.
Can't have you killing the patient trying to cure the disease now, can we?
A magnificent effort, Mitch. Magnificent. It's unfortunate it was doomed to failure.
That's what you tell.
It's unfortunate you're too stupid to follow through.
No, somebody will just deliver.
Oh, you know what? We only got 5 minutes.
What's the matter with you?
Sweet.
Moments or something?
Mitch, are you all right?
Sally, how long has it been since the explosion?
About an hour and a half, 2 hours, I guess.
Oh, wasting time.
Easy, son, easy.
Oh.
Is that bird still in the air?
Yes.
Yeah.
You still want to shoot it down?
Yes.
Well, yes, sure.
Well, then, for Pete's sake, let's get with it. General Buzzkirk has had a plane waiting in that
Oh,
field outside of New
You're
York.
giving him an ultimatum.
We've got to get the equipment installed on that plane.
Mitch, the apparatus didn't work. The experiments failed.
Mitch,
That's
please,
how you
my
get on the
heaven,
ground.
you heard an explosion.
Oh, of course you don't know. The explosion was no accident. I did it on purpose. I used the Mesa Cata projector. What?
You know I wanted to sabotage the human race the whole time.
I want to blow this house up anyway.
Clarity on the main condenser terminal. I figured it out while you two were asleep, set it up right and tried it.
Now, wait a minute, McAfee. Wait a minute, are you
So you
trying
blew
to
that
tell
room
me
up on
that
purpose,
shit
even
works?
though my rare
Sure.
diamond was
What
in
kind
that
of
room.
plane is busted?
Son of a
An
gun.
old stripped-down B-25.
Good, maneuverability instead of speed.
Yeah, the whole operation may depend on being able to turn on a dime.
Well, then what in blazes are we waiting for?
I didn't know it.
Bad.
10 minutes. Get me my pants, will you, General? Oh,
Get me my
Okay,
pants.
who else took his pants off?
Oh, hopefully that chick.
Oh, so. That'd be weird.
Install the ejector nozzle in the tail of the plane, pointing to the back. Rewiring the plane's generating system, plus an added bank of batteries, should give us more than enough power.
Now, wait your problem. How many people you need to operate this machine?
The doctor, myself, and a calculator. Have you got someone coming up here?
I'll think a calculator counts as a person.
I don't.
Yeah, we're gonna have to leave the calculator behind.
Of course.
One question. Why do you aim that gimmick from the tail and not from the nose?
Too dangerous from the nose. We might fly into our own missile bombardment and destroy the plane. Chances are, once we locate the bird and we're up in the air, the bird will chase us.
And if it doesn't?
But
Then
attract
we're
its
dead.
attention somehow.
Sandwiches and coffee.
Thank you.
Ah, never mind. She was cooking.
Now that's a fly-looking ride.
Who makes sandwiches and coffee?
Bird's been sighted.
I've done it.
That would seem like a good meal.
That's like at one of the AA meetings where they cater.
So long. We've got to take off in 15 minutes. You'll have to finish in the air.
What about the calculator to replace Sally?
Sorry, man.
The calculator replaced. Oh my
Now that's 1957.
Yeah. We got to use the calculator. We can't take her with
Leave
us.
the woman.
Leave the woman behind.
She's obviously not a calculator.
The calculator is more valuable than her.
And heavier.
Oh my god, that's a big calculator.
Oh yeah.
Ah, it was a 3-tube, not a 1-tube. 2 tubes.
That's 3 boobs. Oh, I love that sound. I've conquered the... Oh my gosh, is that Rio de Janeiro?
Oh my god.
Conquered Brazil, and I'm coming for you,
Why are
America.
these people out
Oh, no,
at
it's
the
not. I
same
thought it was...
time? This is New York.
Yeah, I thought it was that statue in Rio.
Well, where am I? Even in Lafayette, people are not out at the same time. What the hell? Everybody's gone.
I mean, driving backwards.
That's the daisy days.
Golly,
If you're not
people.
driving backwards, then you're not interesting to people.
You know, it's like they're all playing video games and they're just throwing all their bombs and stuff because they're about to die.
Of course, that's how you do that. Now
Let's play chicken with a vulture.
would it be easier just to fly right into the vulture?
Ooh, maybe that would work.
I don't think they're trying to kill this thing.
I don't think they're trying very hard.
Yeah, I think they want this thing to take over. What time is it?
About a minute and 15 seconds.
Want to keep going?
Well, I'm going to get up and pee as soon as we go off the air.
Me too. I've been holding this in.
There it is now.
Everybody's well groomed back then. I know
Yeah, that's true.
Oh man.
Oh, except for that bird.
You ever seen American Horror Story?
It's a couple of them.
That bird looks just like that girl, that special needs people.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, the handicapped people, special needs.
That bird is finally like, what? Come at me.
Oh man, that one hairstyle.
Oh, that is bad. That's why he's so mad. He's never going to get laid again. Another egg isn't going to get laid.
The hair. Is he cross-eyed?